Today I will be drawing an old drawing of my OC Azari Harrison. And during the drawing I'll be voiceovering, and during the voiceover I will be talking about the character and my drawing process and something else, something else too, I think, I don't know, but why don't we go ahead and go to the drawing session. So I like to really just start taking time to choose music and sketching, because the sketching part is the most important part. Like, if you do a bad sketch, most likely the line work will be bad too, because it's the foundation of all drawing. I usually like to start with the head because I'm most comfortable with the head. I have a sense of that if the head is right, then other parts are right. Some people like to just start with the body or with the eye. I like to start with the head. No bigger reason really. I like to listen to fun music, and the music you are listening to is something that I won't get copyrighted, but the music I'm listening to while drawing was I don't know. Well, I am recording this later, so was. Let's just say that it was. So that's maybe, I don't know. This has been a while since I did a proper YouTube video. Last time was when I was small, like when I was on 4th grade or something, or third grade, and then I stopped because I didn't even have any motivation. And then it has been a really, really long break since I have made this kind of a video. To be honest, I'm really nervous because it has been a while since I have posted a video, recorded a video where I talk to people, so I am nervous. Also during drawing, I was also nervous because I didn't want to make any mistakes, but I realized that no one's perfect anyway, so I just persisted and didn't give up, and I tried not to fuss over any minor details so that I could get the drawing coming out. I mean, like, to make the drawing decent. Well, you might think, how is it like decent? It looks great. And if you think like that, thank you, because now looking back while recording this voiceover, I can see that it's not perfect, but it looks good. But when I was drawing, I was like trying so hard just to make it look good. So that's about it for now. So who's Azari? Well, he's an OC I created a while back. He's a best friend of another OC of mine called Lunaria. She's an agent and has rich parents and then third rich guardian. So Azari is her best friend that she has befriended. And while drawing him, I didn't really think much while drawing. I was trying to not fuss over every single minor detail. But while I was doing this video, it was fun actually, because I don't know, because I get to just try new things and getting out of my comfort zone. I might look like, if you haven't I don't know, but that's my drawing process, I think. And also, I should add that while I'm drawing this, that well, I'm not drawing right now. I mean, like while I was drawing, the camera went out for a bit, so there's the part where the line art just changes a bit. It was because I won't tell it now, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to talk to yourself because like I don't really talk that much with people. Well, it really depends on the situation and the person I'm talking with, so I have to be real. It's hard to just talk by yourself, trying to think what to say. I think it's with everyone. If you're socially awkward or something like that, it's hard to just talk with people. But I would say that I'm socially awkward. It's just that it's hard to think of anything to talk about with people you don't know, like besides basic stuff like what do you like to eat and what's your favorite food and stuff. So here I am, just doing the line art. Some people like to say that it's their first time when they draw, and it mostly just is because they are nervous making mistakes, so the line art becomes wonky. So that's when because line art is like, because this is traditional art, you can't really erase ink unless you use a strong eraser. But if you use a strong eraser to erase the line art, the paper will get damaged. So it's a tough process. So that's where I didn't realize that the camera stopped. So I just did so it kind of like made me do off camera. So I just exaggerated stuff that I wanted people to focus on, like for the jacket and the hair, like that. So it goes to the theory of line weight, where the thicker the thing is, like thicker the alphabet, for example, the more you focus on to that. So like that. Also, I'm using two references while drawing him. One that I just showed you, the first drawing of him, and another one that's a more recent drawing of him. I don't really draw Osari that much, so I needed a reference for my own character because I just didn't remember that well that how he looked like. It's also kind of fun to draw your old drawings because you get to see how much you have improved over time. Also, if you have any comments or something you would like to ask, I would be glad to answer them. Also, depending on the question, I won't be answering to inappropriate questions, but if you have any genuine questions of interest, you don't have to even ask in English, but like if you can also ask in Finnish too. So if you have anything to ask or want to tell, then it's good, and it would be fun too. So the markers I'm using for coloring the art is Ohuhu alcohol markers and the Winsor & Newton alcohol markers. And also, this is not sponsored. I'm just telling what products I'm using. The alcohol markers are, in a way, if you don't know, are markers that have ink, alcohol-based ink, and when the ink is alcohol-based, you can blend the colors, so you get some really cool effects like soft shadows, and well, it really just depends how you apply it. To get soft shadows, you have to, after the first color, immediately start shading, so you see the alcohol can blend with itself to create a soft look. If you want harsh shadows, hard shadows, I don't know how you call it. Well, I know, but like, I mean, how do you call it? It's up to you how you call them, but like harsh shadows, you just wait until the ink dries and then go on top of it. You saw that I used dark gray, cool dark gray for the black. Well, it's just because if you use pure black, it's hard to shade anything because, well, it's black and it makes it matte. But when you use dark gray and shade with black, you get an more three-dimensional view of black clothing or anything else that is black. It just gives an illusion that the thing you are seeing is black, even though it's not purely black. But it's like black with dimensions, because if you used only black, it would create uh, a dimensionless picture. Something else too. Well, not really. Now I use many shades of, well, not that many, but like many shades of purple to make shadows on the hair. It's just that sometimes it's hard to choose because Ohuhu markers dry lighter and well, not well, yes, dry lighter, but also when you apply it on the paper, it comes out darker, so it's hard to sometimes choose which colors to use as a shading color. It's hard sometimes to choose because they dry lighter, so you can see that I go over them not quite many times until I get the wanted result I plan to get. So sometimes it's hard to choose what colors to use as a shadow. Asari himself as a character, I haven't really thought about his personality that much, but I have also decided that he would be a guy who's a bit shy, I think. But like other than that, I haven't really thought about his lore that much. I have more lore or story if it's much clearer. I have a more thought out story of Lunaria herself. Maybe I should do her next drawing her next in the next video. Tell me in the comments, please, if you want to see me draw Lunaria. So that's all, I think. This is my first time in a while doing a voiceover, so here we go. Well, not here we go. But like, I don't know. I'm just speaking to myself right now, so it's kind of hard to imagine and all. And right now I'm just putting some finishing touches and highlights and so on, and details that I forgot to add. That's all. And finish it. So here's the finished drawing, and let me know in the comments, please. I'd like to know if you want to see Lunaria next. And also, thank you so much for watching my video, and have a nice day or night wherever you are watching. Bye!